Hello there potatoes and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I thought I would switch up the gameplay a wee bit since I've been playing Fallout, pretty much every video. That's what you've been watching in the background. But today I'm doing some Black Ops 3 free run. This isn't quite an old game now, it's like now 2 years old, but I've always really enjoyed this mode on it where you just try and do some free run skills, some parkour. So yeah, you're going to be watching that in the background. And the subject that I'm going to talk about today is the scary, formidable subject of exams. And the reason I say this is because I'm going to be going through a set of exams very soon. I said in my last video that I probably wouldn't be uploading for a while, but you know what, I've had time, so I was like, let's make a wee video tonight about exams and just my thoughts about them, my fears, my stress that I get surrounding exams. And I don't know, hopefully you potatoes, if you are going to sit in exams anytime soon or have sat in exams, will find this sort of stuff relatable. So yeah, now whenever exam season comes around, I usually try to start revising about 4 or 5 weeks before them. In this case though, this is a very important set, GCSEs, for those of you not from the UK. That is basically your stuff that will get you somewhere in life, get you some jobs. Your GCSEs are a set of exams, subjects you've chosen and stuff, and then you do a course on them and hopefully have something to show by the end of it. So anyway, that is what I'm going to be studying very, very soon. So yeah, as I said, usually I would start revising by 4 or 5 weeks before the exam. But I would say I'm a pretty bad procrastinator, I try to get away all distractions, but I'll always find something to distract myself. Like, I'll still put my phone away, I'll put pretty much any screen I have away, and hopefully that'll try and work. But I'll just find somewhere to fidget, like if it's even my pen, or I'll just look out the window, check out every individual cloud in the sky before I'll put pen to paper. And unfortunately that means I have to spend a lot longer of time in my room at my desk studying than a lot of people would have. A lot of people have much more sort of structured breaks than I'd be able to have. But anyway, at least in the past I've sort of managed to get around to some sort of half complete knowledge of the subject material and gone into the exams. This time I don't know yet because I'm still about 3 or 4 weeks away. So I'm gonna try and keep revising if my terrible procrastination doesn't prevent me. And anyway, yeah. So then the second part of this video I want to talk about, apart from the revision part, which is the bulk of it to be honest, is the actual sitting of the exam. And it's actually probably the best bit, because you actually feel like maybe you're putting some work to it. Unless you've revised nothing whatsoever, then you're going in pretty blind, and you're probably not going to do very well. And I've had that happen a fair few times, most specifically maths, because I'm terrible at maths, and to be honest, this time around I am really worried about my maths papers. All I want to do is pass it, and my maths teacher would not want to know that, but I just want to pass it, or I'd hope for a B, but a C, I will take that and get back, and just pass it. But anyway, actual sitting an exam is probably my favourite part, because yes, you do feel like the effort has gone into something when you do know how to answer some questions. But also at the same time, it can be a time of awkwardness and a time of not boredom, but just sort of apprehensiveness, waiting for the exam papers to come out. Probably the worst bit, actually doing it and then realising, hey, I can actually do this, It's probably the best bit. And then there's those times where you sort of look at it and you're like, the first question, you're like, I don't know how to do this, and you're like, oh dear, this is going to be terrible. But usually the first question is always the worst, because you're really apprehensive, are you going to know anything about this or not? And then there's the really awkward bit, if you suddenly need the toilet during an exam and you want to ask out, but then you're pretty much drawing attention to yourself of the other 100 or 200 people in the room, just going to have a wee look around at you, just see you putting your hand up and be like, what is this kid on about? This is his exams, but why is he going to the toilet? But yeah, usually I wouldn't ask to go to the toilet unless I've actually finished the paper, or what I would classify as finished, leave a few questions blank. But yeah, you should probably always try to guess a question, even if you don't know the answer to it. That's what I've always found anyway, and that's what I've always been told. So, I can't decide whether this is sort of a video on my experience of exams, or me trying to give some sort of broken advice on exams. But anyway, I guess the third and final thing I want to talk about is getting your results in an exam. And the way I'm going to get results this year is going to be completely different to any other year I've got results for an exam. So The way I've got results other years is that, you know, you go around every class and you get your result after, you know, you come back after doing the exams. And that might be after Christmas or something like that. Christmas set of exams in November or December. You'll come back after Christmas, go around each class, get your results, and then get back on with your work. But this time is going to be very different. Because in the middle of summer, I am going to go to my school, on like when I shouldn't be in school, and I'm going to pick up my results, and everything is going to be in one envelope. And you know, I've sort of dreaded this moment a wee bit because I don't know exactly how I'm going to feel on that day. I guarantee that I'll probably have a sleepless night the night before I go to collect my papers. Yeah. And I just feel like it'll be one of the most formidable things that I've ever had in my life, and one of the things that just be weighing down to me, just waiting to get them. Unless I feel really confident about every single one, which I doubt will happen. But yeah, just opening that slip of paper and just seeing the results laid out in front of you. If they're good, then fine, you can just relax and the tension is over. But if they're like really dodgy, I don't even know. I've had a couple of nightmares about just like opening it and being like all like D's or something, just failed everything. But I mean, I'm sure it's a fairly normal thing, you know. Or am I just being really over worrisome? Anyway, potatoes, that's my bit of experience with exams, and you know, yes, as I said, I probably won't be uploading as frequently from now on, due to those reasons. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, potatoes, and I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Leave any comments or thoughts you may have about examinations or your experience with exams in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, potatoes, cheerio, and see you in the next video.